Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I'm about to send you something, Jay. Seen this shit before?
I sent it to you.
That shit had me rolling.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I don't remember that part
No
of it.
gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Look at this
you sent it to the messenger?
This one, ninth in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards, just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Fields. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got it at the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back
I was like, I do not remember that part of the interview.
If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And they'll run again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
That's crazy, man. That's what happens when you talk with too many women. That's what basically happens to you when you got too many of them.
Yeah, I feel like it's them true too.
I don't think he's that. I'll say this. I know he like young bitches, but it's like I don't think he kept people there on their own accord, in my opinion. Yeah.
So Prescott and
I
the
think
Cowboys
they
now
just
with
shows
a
because
1st
that's
and
our
10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
Hopefully they let him out at some point where he can still perform.
Now again, right side. Westbrook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott now. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the
Lucky nigga
was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this will be a Bears first down.
You bitches really get carried away.
After his performance last week, everybody saw an unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again out there.
Without a doubt. Why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's a tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the belief that they do their job. They'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Here's a
throw that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So
Hey, Chris, don't come up to the school with a chop, man. I'll go get a free haircut.
Oh, are you getting your barber's license?
Yeah, I go back on the 6th.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with a football. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields looking, puts it on the carpet. It's out. He's got it, and the defense not able to get it from a defensive.
Oh, that nigga dunked on me for the game, boy.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
How you paying for that school?
Mostly Pell Grant.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They got like a couple thousand of student loans.
Now a handoff as they run left side. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh my God.
Rifles one, it's going to be at their own 14-yard line.
Nigga wanna go out and drink every night. Like he's 19 or something.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and get some points as we begin this drive. 1st and 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. This is caught. It's caught. And he was stopped right there at the 28. 23 yards the pickup there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Cowboys at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott yet again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty positions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things.
I'm playing
get
dude.
back to what
I don't know if you're
works.
watching the game or not.
This is brought in at the 21.
I just woke up.
35 yards that
Well,
time
what's up,
on the
Jeff?
punt. And the Bears take over.
You got a lot of Jackie Bay here. You like
At the line.
Oh, not
prepping for their
much,
next
not
drive,
much
the
right now.
Bears
I'm just playing the
offense.
game.
The Falcons
Not an
first
ideal
game
way to
time,
end
man.
their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built
Are
up
you
some
winning or
momentum
losing?
moving the football.
I
But something
win
to always build
7-0.
on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
1st down, Chicago.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And he's got his man in stride. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, Prescott again. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Locked incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Supposed to pick that, Daddy-o.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt for the return.
Okay.
And out will come the offense as they take it.
How you doing that? Don't do that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
We might could
really
get to the ball.
to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback
looking like
that much more
they're looking unfuckwittable right
Extra
now.
point up and good by Dicker, and that makes the score 21-0.
They got to do hire a white coach
in
in there.
to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
It was like 10 other Ravens over that bitch, man. The only reason I found out who she was is that she was staying in the dorms because they got kicked out of lodging. So they had to come to the contingency dorms. I was like, this is a bitch right here. Oh, that was leaving. Because they were supposed to fly out, but they wound up staying. That's why they got kicked out of lodging.
In terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
Damn.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left
Oh, he gonna
hash,
make
this
this.
from 53 yards out.
You said they all
And his
Ravens?
kick
Oh my God, he
is
made that!
good. And the deficit drops now from 21
Yeah, I
down to
wonder
18.
y'all people got
Still
here.
trailing here, but
There's
they
about
do
40
get
of
the
them
late
in the
field
damn
goal. Now
dorm.
their defense will try to keep this score
Oh,
right where
Hester
it
back
is
there.
heading into
He
the locker
fucking turned
room.
his back with a
Yeah,
second,
trailing
though.
at the break, you obviously
Y'all
don't
niggas
want to
block.
go in off of a negative
Oh,
play.
that nigga bitch.
Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Huh?
Dwight Howard injury.
They'll run on first down.
Injuries?
Westbrook has strong running there as he's across midfield and down to
What
the
was that?
49.
He had injured ass. Then he paused.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. He
Try
did.
to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an
All
adjustment.
the Dwight
I think it's
Howard's
just much
injuries
more
look
sticking
tough
to
now.
what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is
Now this
starting
is
to pay
back,
off.
back,
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a
neck,
6-yard gain gets him right
neck.
around the 43.
Glute
Just in general,
soreness.
Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the
Glute
defense
soreness
to
is one
account
for real?
a running back,
Yeah.
essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On first down, Westbrook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it? Or was that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
On second down, Westbrook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Somebody watching Fast and Furious?
Prescott to throw it.
Damn well nobody
McKinnon
watching
here is
Fast and
complete.
Furious.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Dak's going to keep it. And he'll
Yo,
get in.
how the hell y'all fall for? I got that shit on conservative, man.
Dak Prescott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
I really heard got it out, so it pissed me off.
What kind of album drop?
Supposed to be ready. They're supposed to be doing
the
concert
team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The album release party.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
It's going to be the album of the year. It's going to be way better than that Drake shit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty.
There we go. There we go. Mama, they go that man again. There go that man again.
Who the better producer, Timberland or Swiss?
I'm gonna go Timberland. You Pharrell. I probably might go Pharrell or Timberland. I don't really like Swiss beats like that. They all sound the same. I'll probably go Timberland and then Pharrell. Pharrell did make grinding though. And I was a big grinding fan as a youngster.
Elects not to return
he did make grinding. What Timberland beat better than grinding? He did play Nigga What, Nigga Who. He did make that Jay-Z beat. I did like Nigga What, Nigga Who a lot. That went on. That
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
You gotta give it up. That shit was fine.
To start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead.
Big Pimple was fine. I don't know if Big Pimple. I'm right there with us, but I'm like, I don't know about that.
Now, can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On second down now, Westbrook. And the whole
I can't stand on his regular beat.
It's maybe a couple up to the 38. But not much on that run, Charles.
He did do that.
Exactly
Oh,
he execute a run blitz there.
Yeah, he did. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Pause. He did make that Hot Boys beat for Missy, and that beat did go hard. Pause.
Able to find the open
They
man.
did make me better. Like grinding is something else, man.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
No.
Man, it's Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
That was my pick, man.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third.
I know, put you on the game kind of hard.
Yeah, put you on the game with hard. That was hard. But grinding, man. Grinding, CJ. He did make roll out.
Hard too.
Roll out
too now.
Roll out. Roll out. Roll out was her.
Sock it to me.
Oh, Sock it to me was a dope ass beat.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks.
What's on?
That's kid.
Oh, he did that. Your kid.
Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Yeah, he did that beat too. He did that 55 low beat. He did the 55 low. He did that. He did do 55 low. That's a dope ass beat.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, you did this. You did that beat. I couldn't stand that beat.
It kind of Big Ellie. I couldn't stand that song at first.
He called Big Ellie. Big Ellie. Big Ellie. Big Ellie. I hate that damn song.
Hey, Papi. Yeah, I used to hate that song. Then it grew on me after a couple weeks.
Fields on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And a
Can't
fake
get
here,
it for
direct
real.
snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slow a little bit down the line.
He did let the beat build a little way.
Trying to block a punt.
No, Kanye did, yeah. I like Kanye's beats better than all of them, to be honest with you.
He's able to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He did stir-fry?
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did I'll be all right. He did that?
Tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Yards to go.
Yeah, he did rum shaker. All I want to do is a boom, 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 with a zoom, zoom. Just boom, 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 with a zoom, zoom. Yeah, I know he did the beat.
Back to throw, Fields. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles.
That was my shit back in the day.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was
Oh, man, you dead or alive?
You think you got him stopped?
Are you bringing me back to you there? Or alive?
That's how you.
It certainly does.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight.
Oh, play that to the line, that Cam. That's my shit.
Goodbye, Dicker.
When you dead or alive, oh, when you dead or alive.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back
But is it not nicely?
elect not to run with it.
Try to get somebody to pop my chain. So I turned around, popped his chain. Oh, man, that was my Cam right there. Killer Cam.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
Oh.
But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost
Nothing to
insurmountable the way the
say.
opponent was playing.
Feel the high that you get for the lie. If you feel the things that hands in the
And then you
sky.
try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Prescott looks to throw on first. They're unable to connect.
Those nightmares, Mom. Oh, man.
Contact may have come too early.
Feel me?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Prescott.
Read it now.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Blue and
What
it's
we
nothing
just
to
saw there,
do.
that's really been a common theme all
Purple
afternoon.
mind to
A lot
get
of
through.
pressure.
I get the zone in.
He's been under duress this entire afternoon.
And we
He just had
moaning.
to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Oh, a deep ball.
It got me
Second
going.
down,
Shit.
incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game
Feeling
now.
it.
Gotta take
Try to
some
press
chances.
push enough
They've
on the
gotta put the ball
set.
in the air.
Feel
And
the
just see
high
what
that you
happens.
get from the
This
lie.
defense knows that all too well.
Moving in the sky.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got his target. That's
Feel the
complete.
high that you
And he's
get
gonna
from the
have another
lie.
first down as the
Everything
tackle's made
in
here at
the
the Bears'
sky.
28.
Cowboys, first down.
Here's Prescott.
Who made that beat?
This beat.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the
Was it
15.
Kanye?
Might have been Kanye.
Definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to
Run this time,
in
right?
this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
I think it was Kanye though.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown,
This
Cowboys.
nigga Greedy Williams is garbage.
Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown.
I can't walk you to these interceptions, man. I'm right. You're right there. I can't walk you to these.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Yeah, touched it early. Good. Thank you. That sucked. I suck at this shit. Oh.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes.
We are
trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass
Who
he's
would
got
you
to
compare
have, and a
Just
pass he
Blaze
should have
to?
caught.
Here's 2nd and 10.
My man Kanye said he stole his style. And I believe Kanye. He stole my man's style, man.
That one looks like he'll throw.
We got a table full of fellas. Yeah.
That's going to be knocked away.
Cause they ain't got no space.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football
Can't
right
even
back
make a
because
sense.
your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get this one down near the 20.
Can't never stop that boy.
Just shy of the 20.
Got my X factor this game. Ah!
And a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
Being so
a first
close
down,
to
he's
everybody
the guy
running
they've
good,
turned
no
to. And it
homo.
doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
No
They've got the
photo.
confidence to keep handing it to him
Please
and keep
no
picking up good
photo.
yardage.
Everybody asked for it.
A throw there,
Everybody
but that's gonna
asked
wind
for
up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the
But
right
push a
direction.
fucking
Last
guy
week he was
for
under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up. He's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that gets games to the belt each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This is certainly rare. When you throw it out, certainly things are going to the line a little safer. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. On my feet, go and get down inbounds.
2B still.
Have you ever had two blue green? What's that, yo? Baby. Yeah, the maid. Now you know how we feel.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
What's that thing?
To throw, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40
Gonna put
seconds
D-Lo in the
to
body
go.
bag.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores.
Tight.
It's first and 10. Now Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
That Greedy Williams really fell off, man.
All of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
What's up, boy?
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer?
Back to throw. Fields. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Bears, their strong September has...
Thanks for the duffel bags, brown paper bags. Oh, no, this cash. Before the bag.
It's Good Friday.
Oh my goodness, bro. What the fuck? We fighting hoes last night? That's crazy.
Who?
Me and you.
Y'all was fighting hoes?
Like bitches.
For what?
Like the girls that work there.